Your data is clean, your insights are verified, but now your stakeholders are asking you to build a complex statistical model that you have never built before. In this moment, do you struggle with the code or do you take command of the execution? We're going to show you how to turn an LLM into your expert lead modeler today on Art+Science. Hey there, I'm Kevin Hartman, Associate Professor at the University of Notre Dame and founder of the Art+Science Analytics Institute, where our mission is to make you a better analyst. Welcome back to part 4 of the Data Analyst LLM Masterclass. So far, we have built the framework, engineered the data, and sparred with our biases. Now we arrive at a critical turning point, coding the model. In this video, we are moving beyond exploration and into formal validation. I will show you how to use the command framework to build bulletproof statistical models with 3 specific pillars of code construction: governance, efficiency, and auditability. Modeling is typically a necessary component of a successful analytical argument. This is the moment where you are required to execute. Maybe a colleague asks you to build a survival model, or your sparring partner from last week challenges you to build a classifier. This is where the LLM provides its highest value. It translates complex statistical ideas into production-ready code. But remember, when you ask the LLM for a model, you are not asking it to think for you. You are asking it to provide the necessary framework, the diagnostic tests, the optimized search loops, and the final documentation strings. We are going to use the command framework to impose code discipline and maintain strategic oversight of our modeling process. Disciplined execution rests on 3 pillars of code construction that ensure your model is unassailable. First, we prompt for governance. We do not trust the data or the model blindly. We direct the code to check underlying statistical assumptions before execution to mitigate risk. Second, we prompt for efficiency. We do not accept wasteful processing. We use the LLM to define smart, limited tuning for key parameters to optimize our resources. Third, we prompt for auditability. We do not write documentation as an afterthought. We command the LLM to generate documentation and model notes alongside the final code. Now, because these prompts that we'll be discussing are highly technical and specific, I have put the full templates for everything we are covering today in a Notion site. You will find that link in the video description right now so that you can follow along. These prompts will transform your LLM from a generic co-pilot in your modeling process into a precision modeling tool. Our first move is a command perspective diagnostics. We start by assigning a specific role. Act as a statistical governance expert. The goal here is to verify the statistical fitness of our data. In your context tag, specify the model type you are using, like a linear regression, and the specific assumption you need to check, such as the independence of errors. Then, in your instructions, command the LLM to write the complete code for a relevant test, like a Durbin-Watson test. You should also demand that it explains the purpose of the test and exactly what a negative result means for your analysis. This step ensures that your model has a valid foundation before you ever hit run. Next, we move to intelligent tuning. For this, we use the role of a model optimization expert. The goal is to define the most efficient parameter search space possible. In the context, explain that you are building a model, like a decision tree, and that you need to prevent overfitting while keeping the tuning process fast for a production environment. For the instructions, command the LLM to define a dictionary for a parameter search. Ask for specific parameters, like tree depth. But here's a pro tip. Tell it to provide only 3 widely spaced values for each. This ensures that your search is statistically sound but computationally efficient. Now we arrive at the core task, generating the full model code. We shift the role to a Python or R engineer, depending on whatever programming language you're more comfortable with. The goal is to produce a production-ready, reproducible model. In the context, you tell the AI to take those optimized parameters we just found and apply them to the final model using your training data. For the instructions, command a production-ready script that trains the model and prints out the key validation metrics like accuracy or an F1 score. Finally, ensure you include a command to save the complete trained model object as an output file. This gives you a tangible asset ready for deployment. The final step is artifact generation for auditability. We assign the LLM the role of a technical writer. The goal is to generate clear, compliant documentation for your stakeholders. In the context, define the business goal of the model like a churn prediction and include the final accuracy metrics. Tell the AI that this model card will be used for regulatory review. In your instructions, command a 3-part model card in plain text covering the purpose, the key metrics, and the non-technical explanation of why this specific model was chosen over a simpler method. This ensures your work is production ready and fully explained to the people who need to understand it. It is the exact moment your analysis becomes executable by using the LLM to generate structural code for every phase of your modeling. You are using your own intellect to enforce discipline. This ensures every assumption is validated and every result you present is earned. You have moved from a clean data set to a verified insight, and now to a formal model that stands up to scrutiny. Next, in part 5 of the Data Analyst LLM Masterclass, we move to data storytelling, where we will work to perfect your story. We will take this validated model and turn it into a compelling narrative that drives action. Until then, impose discipline in your modeling and keep using those LLMs. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, take a moment and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with anyone who you think is interested in data analytics. We are bringing new, exciting, and important videos on data analytics to this channel, and we would love to have you there for the journey. Be sure to check out the links in the description for this video for additional art science resources, and sign up for our newsletter to get exclusive tips, course updates, and more directly in your inbox. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video.